Can DASH diet cure hypertension? When you are diagnosed with hypertension, which is, by the way, it's not just one single checkup. Ideally, we do 3 to 4 readings, making sure that you are sitting appropriately, making sure that we use appropriate blood pressure cuff, and making sure that you are not anxious. In medicine, we have what we call white coat hypertension, where the patient's blood pressure is otherwise fine, but with anxiety, by seeing a doctor, the blood pressure started going up. So before we label you as hypertensive, we needed to make sure that we have, excluded all these other factors that may give us false reading. Now, once you are diagnosed as hypertension, if you are lucky, your doctor could have told you first to do what we call lifestyle modification first. And this is because major bodies around the world, such as American Heart Association, American College of Cardiologists, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, they all recommend that a patient first does what we call lifestyle modification. This includes trying to lose weight, decreasing sodium and alcohol intake, getting more exercise, and eating healthier diet. Now, these institutions or these bodies, they recommend a DASH diet as a healthier diet. Now, this DASH diet, however, it still contains dairy product, it still contains meat. Then you may be wondering, why would they still recommend such diet, having seen that meat and dairy product, they actually adversely affect the blood pressure, increasing the blood pressure? The answer is going to shock you, and you don't want to miss any second of it. So let's dive into it right now. Hi, I'm Dr. Mura, a certified lifestyle medicine physician and co-founder of Dr. Mura Health. Dr. Mura Health is, we always come with evidence-based, practical tools on how to prevent, treat, and even reverse lifestyle diseases. Now, from our previous video, by the way, if you would have missed it, you better go and check it out. We gave you evidence how meat consumption and all the food in animal origin, specifically, they increase blood pressure. But this institution that I just mentioned above, for hypertension, they recommend a DASH diet. Now, DASH diet is basically dietary approaches to stop hypertension. Why does it still have, dairy products and meat? The answer is actually shocking. By the way, you may be thinking maybe the design of this study, by the way, was published in 1997. You may think the design of this study, maybe they didn't know the previous work of Frank Sachs and other researchers before. No, that's actually not true, because the chairperson designing that study was Frank Sachs himself, the guy who showed previously that dairy product and meat consumption actually increases the blood pressure. Then the question, why would he still, recommend such a diet which still have these products that are adversely affect your blood pressure? When this dietary approach was designed, I'm afraid to say it was not keeping in mind to help you get rid of hypertension. What rather they had in mind was, and I quote, to have dietary approaches that will have blood pressure lowering benefits of vegetarian diet, yet containing enough animal products to make them palatable to non-vegetarian. So the whole thought was not necessary to show that really diet that will get rid of this hypertension is from what we eat. If you can really focus removing the food that is affecting your blood pressure will be fine. No, that's not what the thought was. The thought was apparently it will be useless to design a dietary approach that no one is going to follow, because apparently it might not be palatable. And this is what you see more and more with these dietary guidelines. And from how we are trained as doctors, we as doctors, we know what is better for you. We may not disclose everything because we think this is what is better for you. And this is more like really patronizing people. Here at Dr. Mura Health, we believe in showing you what the science says and you decide for yourself. And I think that's how the approach should be. So the DASH diet, it does help with the lowering blood pressure. But the DASH diet does not lower blood pressure because now with the DASH diet you have low-fat dairy, or because you're eating white meat. No. The blood pressure does go down because the fruit and the vegetables that are part of the DASH diet. But if you really wanted to get rid of this hypertension completely, why not go to the food that have been demonstrated to adequately completely reverse this? And that's what we do at Dr. Mura Health. When you come to Dr. Mura Health Heart Disease Solution Program, we go into details and specifics on how we can adequately get rid, not just manage hypertension, but get rid of hypertension. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.